Okay, so I am here in my car. I'm waiting for my son to go get his bike that needed repairs. I spend a lot of time with my kids. I lay down my life constantly for them. And, as we talk about abortion, which is in the news everywhere, we're seeing an uptick in a violence against pregnancy centers. There's nothing so more important than family. And when you have abortion, it just destroys family. So many generations it destroys. Um, Not only does the woman herself have to heal from this, but there are broken relationships everywhere. So when your family has decided, for a lot of girls, they are coerced into this, you are actually hurting yourself. I've seen parents bringing their daughters to abortion clinics. I've seen boyfriends, parents bringing girls to abortion clinics. You're really shooting yourself in the foot. Not only do girls have a hard time later on going to the doctors and feeling like there's a certain uncomfortableness with, regular checkups with a doctor, with that authority figure, but there are also many, many other things to deal with the abortion thing. It's not something you get over quickly. It takes years and years to heal, and I am one of the few who have, I think, pretty much completely healed from everything, and that's because I put a lot of work forth. When you have a man who abandons you, that's also another awful thing. A man who will not fight. Later on, it also affects other relationships, and you really want to get that counsel in there. And there's many organizations. You can even call, like Air One, a radio station. They have pastors on call for you. A lot of pastors at churches will not address the abortion issue. I've seen it. They don't want to talk about it. And a pastor is supposed to be an example of Christ. And when they are not helping girls by having some compassion and talking about it, they are also representing God in a way that shows, maybe he's a distant God, or not really loving, or kind or good. So this is really important for churches to jump in also, to talk about this stuff. And there's so much help out there. I just encourage girls, do it yourself. I am not somebody who had people say to me, I mean, I don't know where the church was when I was growing up. They weren't really there. They were in their own four walls. And when you want to blame just girls for abortions, you have to look at the church. Where were you? You have to look at policies. You have to look at politicians who would probably right up there with the abortionists to blame, making laws that don't protect women, governors who don't want to protect girls. There's a lot to it. So one of the last people I think you want to blame is a teenage girl. They are still kids. They do not know what adults know. And we really want to get in there and be a picture of what God is truly like to girls, so that they don't see God in a very skewed way. So that's what I got for you right now, guys.